Flyers TV is sponsored by the Bay Hotel. The Fife Flyers roll into this weekend's matches on the back of 3 wins from the last 4 games. On Sunday, the Flyers defeated local rivals Dundee Stars 3-1 in Kirkcaldy. Montenegro-born forward Ned Lukacevic picked up the Man of the Match award for his performance in the crucial win.
First and foremost, the team played great. I think when the team's playing good, other guys, myself, get individual success. It comes along with the team success. So, when the team's going well, you're going to see everyone else contributing because the team's coming together, and it's a team game. So, for me, I'm just happy. I'm contributing, and obviously as a player, brought in to contribute. That's a big part of my game. So I'm happy with that. But the team aspect, I think we're going in the right direction. We're playing real well. We're playing with a lot of confidence and a lot of zip. And I think when we play that way, we're a scary team to play against. So, but like I said, we got to do it for 60 minutes all the time, and go into the same game with that same effort every night. And I think the past 2-3 weeks we've been really doing that and focusing on each match, not looking too far ahead to the next game, but living in the moment, so to speak. When you can, go up 3-1 in a big game like that with maybe 6 or 7 minutes left, it's a great feeling. But for myself personally, to get back on the score sheet after a few games of not being on there goal-wise gets my confidence going a little bit. Have that excitement in my step again. So, you ask any player scoring a big goal like that, it gets a little bit of fire in their belly, so to speak. So, so I hope I can continue that this weekend for sure. Huge weekend. We're playing some great hockey, our club, and we're rolling with a lot of confidence right now. And as you know, like when you get some confidence, it's a scary thing. So for us, using that as our tool, like any team would, and I think the games are self-explanatory at this point. Every game is a playoff game. Like I said a couple weeks ago, it's a must-win for us. So we're going to go into the game like any other game, prepare and worry about ourselves, but be ready for our opponents and do whatever we can to get the 2 points.
Lukacevic was a round 4 NHL draft pick for the LA Kings 10 years ago, and the forward has now played for hockey teams in Canada, the US, Sweden, Germany, Slovakia, Japan, and now Scotland.
I started the season in Japan. Obviously it was more so for maybe salary reasons, so to speak, but wasn't the best choice hockey-wise for my career, I think, and then went back to North America briefly. Got recruited by Fife. I'd spoke to Fife a couple times in the summer. Had some contact with Danny. For the past 6 or 7 months, and had a few conversations. It just seemed like a good fit. And looking back at it, I think it was a blessing in disguise. Leaving Japan like I did, and I think this has been the best thing for my career. I've come here, I've been able to play in all situations and kind of rejuvenate my career, so to speak. I think I got a lot of good years left in me, and I think I'd love to come back here. And if that happens, that's great. If not, but I think I've given my chance to prolong my career with a different club in different countries or wherever it may be. But for right now, I'm focused on being here in Fife, and I'm really excited that I'm here. Like I said, it's been a great opportunity for myself, my career, to expose myself and to keep going in the right direction. Specifically about Fife, I just like the atmosphere. I like the organization, especially when you get a chance to play as many minutes as I've played, and kind of at first I kind of got off to a slow start. I think I can be the first to admit that, and I think my staff showed confidence in me to keep going. And as a player, that's pretty important to me and pretty special. A lot of other clubs, they would probably ship you out or not give you the opportunity that maybe you deserve as a player. Sometimes you come into a new situation, it is hard. I just like the way I've been treated, the fans, the city. I think it's just been a good fit for me overall. And the league, I think the league is a great league. I don't think people know as much about the league as they should. I mean, in Europe, it's got decent respect, but when you get out there and you see the hockey, it's fast-paced. I think a lot of these teams could compete in other leagues around Europe too. So I like the league, I like the hockey, and for myself and my career, I think it's a good fit for me. Well, I was born in what was Yugoslavia at one point, and then obviously with the war many years ago, Yugoslavia was comprised of Croatia, Bosnia, Serbia, Montenegro. Croatia and Serbia split apart, and then it became its own country, which was Serbia and Montenegro, and that's where I'm born. And then Montenegro, the other half, split up from Serbia, so now I'm Montenegrin. It's very confusing. Obviously, it's kind of funny, but at the end of the day, it's not it's nothing too comical just because of all the things that went on with the war and silly things. Obviously, it's never a good thing, but politics is something I don't really like to discuss, and I don't really know too much about. But yeah, I like if people ask me, I'm Yugoslavian. I think it was all one country at one point. So I think we're all one. It'd be like a Kirkcaldy splitting up from and saying it's his own country from Fife, so to speak, right? But so I'm born in Montenegro, little village called Borislavci, and moved to Canada when I was 2 or 3 years old, and go back there every couple summers. My dad's side is from there, and a lot of my mom's side too. Obviously, my background is being Montenegrin, and that's my heritage. But living in Canada my whole life, got Canadian pride, and obviously growing up playing hockey, it's a big thing in Canada. So I have a lot of pride for both sides of, I guess, where I'm from. Obviously, my birthplace, but the place I've grown up and made most of my life memories and hockey career memories. In Canada, kind of exposed myself to hockey and got my career going in the right path, and got exposed to major, junior, and all the elite levels after that, which kind of has led me to where I am in my life right now.
With 13 games remaining and an 8-point gap to make up if the Flyers are to make the playoffs, Lukacevic is confident going into this weekend's home matches against Braehead Clan and the Hull Stingrays.
Anytime this time of year when you're 8 points out or 10 points out with 2 or 3 games in hand, like I said, we could catch Hull, we could catch Coventry. We got a couple games in hand. We have a couple 4-point weekends here. Say this weekend we have a 4-point weekend. We get a little help. Maybe we're 2-3 points out, 4 points out in a week. You saw the weekend against Cardiff, we were 2 points out. The next week we're 9 out. So it can go the exact same way in our favor in 1 week. So, but the thing is, we can't look too far ahead to the standings and look into March and say, well, this is where we'll be if we win 8 games. We got to just go 1 game at a time. Worry about ourselves. And the great thing about our schedules is we play a lot of those teams like Hull. We play Cardiff one more time, but we have matches against the teams that we can catch, and obviously we need a little bit of help, but a lot of it we also do control, and all we can do right now is just go into games and fight for our lives.